Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. Today we're doing something a little bit different. It's quite a sad vlog and it's quite unfortunate, so I decided to put this separate from what I normally do. Yesterday I went and got Ernie from school, and as we were walking home I noticed across the road from me there was like one of the nosy neighbours peering into someone else's drive, so I thought I'd check out what's he doing. And there was a fox in the middle of the drive. This is quite a long driveway. It's kind of like an alleyway into someone's driveway. And there was a young fox laying on its side, and it, from appearance, it looks like a really healthy specimen. Like, it looked perfect, it was beautiful, but it was just lying on its side, panting, or like breathing heavily, not really panting, like breathing heavily. And it would have appeared that it was having a fit. It kind of, I can't really tell, but it did look like from its mouth, the way it was like, I wouldn't say it was foaming, or maybe if it did look like it was dribbling for sure. And it looked like it was having a fit, and it didn't notice any of us around it. And one of the neighbours was already on the phone to the RSPCA, and because I'm quite interested in foxes and other wildlife, so I'm in a Facebook group and I always see them posting about the Foxman. So I went on the website for this fox rescuers, I think that's what it is, and I called them up and got them to come over. So at the beginning I was filming him, and in between, like, calling the person, obviously I called him first, and it looked as if he was getting better. So he started off on his side and he's like laying down, breathing heavily, and he doesn't know what's going on around him. And then sometimes he'd get up and stretch and move. Well, he wouldn't stand up, but he'd stretch his legs and move about and roll over. And I thought maybe he's coming around. So me and my son Annie, we stepped away. We stood between him and the road, because I was worried that if we were standing too close, he'd like jet off and run into the road and get run over. So we decided to block his access to the road, so he'd only run in a different direction. And I really believed that, oh, he's going to get better. Like, hopefully Foxman gets in time before he runs away and he gets better. So he actually sat up for a little bit and peered around and looked at us. I don't know if he was looking at us or just looking in general. And I really believed he was getting better. And then he put his head down and had another rest. And I thought, oh, he just must feel exhausted. And yeah, that was it. Foxman arrived. As he was like unloading his cage, we noticed he stopped breathing. You know, his stomach's not moving. And as Foxman's picking him up, even Ernie made a groan when Foxman confirmed, well, unofficially confirmed, I think he's gone, he's dead. And you can hear Ernie's little groan. It's really sad. And it would have been nice if we'd have been successful rescuing him. And I was thinking something good from this video could be just creating some awareness that there are these charities about. So if you do find a sick fox, call a fox charity, because they're more likely to come out and faster than the RSPCA would. Foxes aren't a priority for the RSPCA. I'm not slagging them off, but I guess they've got their own agenda, and a fox charity would be your best bet. So I'm going to put a link to the fox charity and also their phone number, and you can, if you ever have an issue like what I had, you can go and call them, and they responded really quickly, and I really appreciate it. And they've also got a donation bit on their page, so if anyone would like to make them a donation, if you're into foxes or whatever, that's completely up to you. So I recommend doing that if you're into foxes. And yeah, that's it really. I'll show you some, obviously there's footage of what we got up to, and it's pretty sad. So Ernie just got home from school when I picked him up when we came home, and our neighbours found this fox, and he's still alive, he's still breathing, and we're waiting for a fox rescue charity. I've called them up, and the other neighbour called the RSPCA as well, so hopefully they'll come and sort him. He's still breathing, and he looks really healthy, like a perfect specimen of a fox. He looks beautiful, but I don't know if someone's poisoned him or something, because it seems like he's having a fit, so it's really unfortunate. And I really hope he just gets rescued. It'll be nice. And Ernie's quite amazed at seeing a fox so close to us. It's a shame. Yeah, let's just hope he gets healthy. So one neighbour's called an RSPCA. We've also called Fox Rescue. Oh, he's struggling, isn't he? Oh, this is awful. I don't know if this is an improvement or not. So the Foxman just called me just as he started moving, so I didn't get any footage of him moving. I answered the phone call, and he's going to be here in 10 minutes. We're standing here blocking him from running into the road if he gets startled. I always love the opportunity to look at foxes, and it was just like a beautiful fox. I couldn't see what was wrong with him. He didn't look like he had any external injuries, so we are speculating that he was poisoned just because of the way he was like foaming at the mouth, and it did appear like he was having a fit, like but I'm not a vet and I don't know what I'm talking about, so this is all speculation, so this isn't facts or anything. But a couple of us, me and one of the other neighbors, we did come to the conclusion that he must have been poisoned. Perhaps he's eating rat poison or eating a poisoned rat or something like that, because he looked like a perfectly young fox. I'm assuming he's a boy. It did look like he had testicles, but I didn't look too closely at that bit. And yeah, he's such a shame because he was like a perfect little fox, and he was massive. So it's that was it really. Foxman speculated that he could have had a spinal injury, and so yeah, and he knows more than me, but he wasn't there very long, so he wasn't hanging around earlier when the fox was fitting and you know, like having those like weird contortions. But yeah, that was just one of his presumptions. And yeah, it did appear that it was poisoned or something like that, because it was fitting, and it would come to and get a bit better, and then it would just start fitting again and start shaking. There were moments where it would really stretch, and you know, maybe it would groan and make some fox noises. But the very last moment when Foxman had gotten there, it gave out this really long cry, and it did sound more like a dog than a fox. It was like kind of like barking. Usually they've got a weird sound. Oh God. And it was really sad, and that was its final moments. I think like it passed away just as he arrived, just before he put it. We noticed that his stomach wasn't moving anymore, he wasn't breathing, and later on I got a call from the Foxman after he got to the vets, and it was confirmed dead on arrival. And yeah, that was it really. I really appreciate that man. The fact that he even called me afterwards, and you know, he's a volunteer, and I mean, it's quite a noble thing to do. He's driving around spending his own petrol money, I assume, and yeah, just helping out the local wildlife. A lot of people don't know what to do, and luckily there's people like that can come and help us in these situations. He told me 50% of his call outs end up with the fox dying, but he said if people call out, at least that 50% are saved as well. So I just thought I'd make this video and spread some awareness of this charity, and if people wanted to donate, or if people want to save the number in case they've got some local foxes they want to keep an eye on, yeah, I'd recommend dealing with them. So yeah, it's not much of a happy fun video like normal, but I thought I'd make it anyway. So see you guys next time. Like and subscribe if you want to watch some more fun videos than this one. So sorry about that if I've ruined your day, but yeah, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
I'll get him to the vets anyway, but it really doesn't look good in any event. But
Thanks so much for coming out.
no, it's no problem at all.
No, because it seems to come outside on that window. But it's all right, Dave's going to hopefully try and get him better now.